Hello everyone, welcome back. I am Nihilism, and this is CK2 A Game of Thrones. It has been a while since I've seen you guys, couple years. So yeah, I've been really busy in my personal life, and I haven't had time to dedicate to the channel. But recently I've kind of had the itch to come back and to start making some videos again. I've seen some of your guys' comments that you've left while I've been gone, and it seems you guys still want more videos uh, for both CK2 and obviously the CK3 mod, because I haven't played that on the channel yet. I have tried it out, the mod. I tried it out pretty much right as it came out, and a couple times since. But I don't know how much they've updated it since. I haven't played it in maybe a year. So yeah, I'm excited to maybe do a playthrough on that soon on the channel as well, and we'll figure out what we do. I'm not sure how many bookmarks they have there yet, so I don't know what series I'll do, but we'll figure it out. Anyways, yeah, I am back. I do plan on trying to keep these series going and keep the channel going, and to play different games and diversify my content, because I do want to do other things on this channel other than just playing CK2. I know, crazy. But anyways, CK2 is a game I really love, and it's been a while since I've played it, so I'm excited to get back. And the series we're gonna restart this channel with, you guys will already know because it's gonna be the name of the episode probably. But it's gonna be the Dance of the Dragons. Obviously, since I've been gone, the HBO series has come out, and I never did a series with this bookmark. I never did a playthrough with either of the factions, any of the lords. So yeah, it's just one that I've always really liked to play in my spare time. Anyways, I think it's a really fun bookmark. A lot of dragons, a lot of fighting. And I think it'll be good for the channel. Now, I don't know how long these series will be, because usually the dance itself is pretty short. Just before this video, I was trying to record, an episode for this, and my software wasn't recording as it is. So I didn't. I played through about 30 minutes of the Dance of the Dragons, and by the time I was about to sign off from the episode, the war was just about won, and I found out I hadn't recorded any of it. So we're doing it again. Fun. And we're doing it for however many episodes the war goes for, and maybe a bit of post-war content, but I don't expect these to be, very long series. Anyways, I'll stop rambling, because I do have a habit of doing that, and I'll talk about what we're doing today. We are playing with the Blacks, so we're siding with Rhaenyra Targaryen. Upon King Viserys' death in 129 AL, the Lord Commander of the Kingsguard, Sir Criston Cole, later called the Kingmaker, devised the late king's will that named his daughter Princess Rhaenyra as his heir, and instead crowns her younger brother, Prince Aegon, as King Aegon II. Civil war between Aegon II Targaryen and Rhaenyra Targaryen for control of the Iron Throne erupts, later known as the Dance of the Dragons. Rhaenyra, the first and only surviving child of Queen Aemma Arryn, she was named heir to the throne by her father Viserys I. However, a plot began to place her younger brother Aegon II on the throne while she was confined, belly swollen, on Dragonstone. Determined to seize her rightful place, and with the backing of the Blacks, she would take her seat with fire and blood, and that's just what I plan on doing. They don't call it the Dance of the Dragons for nothing, and we're definitely gonna have some dragon battles. So, buckle up, guys. Get ready for some intense gameplay. I am not gonna play around with the rules. I think these already have my base rules already loaded in, but it's pretty similar to the vanilla mod. I don't change much. Here we go. I'm going to unpause it just to trigger the first, couple events. The Dance of the Dragons. My dear father, King Viserys, is dead, and it was his wish that I am to follow him as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. The traitorous Lord Commander Criston Cole of the Kingsguard, however, has seen fit to crown my half-brother Aegon. Now I must bring dragon fire upon my blood to regain what is mine. Fire and blood. The Valyrian freeholds politics was dominated by 40 families of great wealth, high birth, and strong sorceress ability known as Dragon Lords. They spoke the High Valyrian language and had great skill in shaping stone. Incest and polygamy was a common practice among the blood of Old Valyria. I am the blood of Old Valyria. So that's just the base event for Valyrians. So, for any of you guys who don't know my channel, or aren't very familiar with the way I like to play these games, what I typically do is I will try to roleplay my character and, make decisions based on what I think they would do. So I look at their traits and I use those to make my decisions. So Rhaenyra is a charismatic negotiator, attractive, groomed, a dragon rider, fat, rebel leader, wroth, gluttonous, stubborn, cruel, proud, and lustful. So, you guys may be thinking that's a bit different from, the Rhaenyra from the HBO show, and she is. But I'm going to be role-playing this Rhaenyra, so these traits, not really the HBO version of her, or even really the book version. I just try to follow the traits more than anything else. So let's give her an ambition, and I think that's pretty obviously to win the war. Could be obtain a greater throne, I guess. But I think we really just want to, win this war and become queen right away. It's basically the same end. Choose focus, and our focus right now is war, because we're trying to win a war. 2 children lack focus, so my youngest, yes. So if you don't know, Rhaenyra has 5 children in this bookmark. The 3 dark-haired Valyrians are from my first husband, Laenor. There's Jace, Luke, and Joffrey. They're all unmarried, but they will have events, I think, further down the line, which will potentially give them wives. So for now, I'm not going to betroth them to anyone. And then I have my youngest 2 from my marriage to Daemon, my current husband, and that's Aegon and Viserys. So let's give Aegon a focus. I think we'll let him struggle a little more. I don't think Rhaenyra would be a very hands-on kind of teacher. I don't think we're teaching him humility or etiquette based on these things. Maybe pride? Maybe duty, I guess? Tutored by guards and retainers at court, focusing on duty and diligence. Okay, you know what, yeah, maybe we'll do duty for him instead of letting Aegon struggle. He should know his duty as the 4th born and, the son of the queen. And Viserys will teach him some more pride, to be proud of his family. Specifically the black side of the family. Joffrey focuses. So how I usually do these, is I try to assign focuses to my kids based on the childhood traits they have, and whichever one of these educations most lines up with them. But none of the Valyrian kids have any childhood traits, so I'm just going to pick based on what seems like would be most useful, I guess. So Joffrey's got a lot of martial, so martial education. Luke, I'll give him stewardship. Or you know what? No, let's do diplomacy, since he's going to go treat with the Baratheons. We'll give him a diplomacy education. I think that'd be nice. And Jace can learn war. There you go. And then there's Rhaena and Baela still need to focus. Baela, martial. And Rhaena can learn diplomacy. Okay, now that that's out of the way, we have our small council. So, the Hand of the Queen, Lord Corlys Velaryon, Sir Osmond Scales of Windworm is our Justiciar, the Septon is our Master-at-Arms. I don't think we really want that. Let's just name my husband to the council. I think Rhaenyra would like that. We add Daemon to the council as Master-at-Arms. He's the most suited anyways. But we won't give him any tasks so he can still lead armies. Barnabas Celtigar, Lord Treasurer. He'll collect some taxes for us. And actually, we want Corlys improving defenses, because I assume the Greens will lay siege to Dragonstone. They usually do that quite early. Bernard Sunglass is our Master of Whispers. He's a terrible Master of Whispers, but we're not... Oh, wait, no, we do want the White Worm as Master of Whispers. So, sorry, Bernard? But yeah, she's our Spy Master. And we'll maybe have a plot for her later. Maester Gerardus is our Maester. He's serving the court. And Septon Agar is the yeah, Septon Agar is the Septon. Who's better anyways. Perform some charity. Okay. Some minor titles that we can give off. Designated region, I think pretty obviously should be Daemon, our husband. He can take up, you know, he can rule while I'm incapable, as long as Jace isn't of age. Then I'd want him to be regent. Master of Horse, Corlys, Master of Hunt, Celtigar, High Almoner can go to Sunglass, and Baraman can be the cupbearer. No court tutor. I think Rhaenyra will teach her kids herself for now. Don't think I want anyone court tutoring. Ooh, and Massaria as a handmaiden. I like that. So for commanders, we want to make as much use of the dragons as we can. So Hugh Hammer, Rhaenys, Hugh Hammer, Rhaenys. Who are we missing? Because I know we have more dragons. Did I skip over someone? Oh, Nettles and Ulf White. There he is. So, that's all our dragons. For now, we have this 6,000 stack here in North Cracklaw. We'll have Daemon in command of those, Hugh Hammer, Rhaenys with him. And what else can we do? I mean, let's see our brother. So, Aegon, we'll make him a character of special interest. Obviously, he's the person we're fighting this war against. He is a skilled steward, attractive, a trained fighter, dragon rider, knight, a hedonist, wroth, gluttonous, slothful, cruel, proud, lustful, and a drunkard. He has, I think, the smallest dragon out of all of them, Sunfire, the golden, my favorite dragon of the dance. And then his wife also has a dragon, Helena. Dreamfire's quite big. And then obviously their biggest dragon is tamed by the One Eye. Aemon the One Eye, who's got Vhagar. Oop, didn't mean to do that. And then they still have Darren, but he's not of age to lead a dragon in CK2 yet, so they need to wait like 8 months for him to be able to use Tessarion. She's pretty small though. Let's call the banners. Let's raise as many men as we can, get the fleets ready as well. And try to get these men to join up with our army. So, just get them going to Clock Cape. And let's unpause and see what happens, because we do have some events that are going to hopefully happen. Oh, wasn't expecting this one. A man has arrived in Dragonstone and is seeking an audience. He introduces himself as George of the House Martin and claims to be a renowned author of epic tales. He says today is his name day and he is looking for patronage for his latest work. So for those of you who don't know, this is the George R. R. Martin event. He spawns as a character in your court and he's a genius. But I'm not sure if Rhaenyra is going to have much patience for a 70-year-old author, you know, showing up at Dragonstone and telling her that it's his birthday. I don't think that's, you know, very high on our list of priorities. I don't think she'd commission a book either. She's not a very learned person. Maybe hold a feast, but yeah, now's not the time for that. An author? I'm sure. Be gone. And he vanished without a trace. Hugh Hammer has expressed a desire to get married and has asked for my permission to find a suitable spouse. Marry as you please, you know. Go ahead. He married a Westerosi Valyrian girl called Joyous. News from Griffin's Roost, my lady. During the War in the Iron Throne, the dragon riders Lucerys Valerian, rider of Arax, and Sir Aemon Targaryen, rider of Vhagar, met in fierce combat, driving their dragons to tear at each other relentlessly. Sir Aemon and Vhagar prevailed, killing Arrax. So this is exactly what we didn't want. Is Luke okay? Luke survived, so that's not bad. He's severely injured and mangled, but our son has come back to us, and he is still alive. But it seems the Baratheons have sided with my brother. Cassandra Baratheon, the heir to the Stormlands, the eldest of Borros' daughters, has married Aemond One-Eye. And he's not a kinslayer, I guess, because Luke hasn't died, but he killed Arrax. What a dance that must have been. I mean, I guess. I don't think that's what we think of that. I don't think we're, looking at it, thinking we missed out on seeing a great dance of two dragons. Their son almost died. The Battle of Griffin's Roost was a defeat, and now we have the Baratheons against us, which is not what we wanted. Because Aegon's, he's got less support than we do. If you actually look at the war, we have a lot of lords with us, and we especially have a couple of major lords, the Arryns and the Starks. He has now the Lannisters, Baratheons. The Linderleys have sided with him. That one's new. And then he has the three daughters. But we do have more allies and more dragons, so I do think it's quite an easier start with the blacks than it is with the greens. But still, we do want to try to beat him back before he grows his power too much, especially now that some of the minor lords are siding with Aegon. You can already see he's sending a fleet toward Dragonstone. Let's drop these men off at North Cracklaw Point, get all the men together, form the army, and then we'll see what we want to do. I'm starting to think Viserys might fancy me. A random High Valyrian courtier. Oh boy. Now, I think this is pretty clear what I'm going to do based on her traits. She is lustful. I can try and resist my urges or make a move. I think Rhaenyra will probably make a move. A younger man who wants to, with me, and she's lustful? Yeah, we'll make a move. I see just cause in your struggle against your enemies. I'll take up arms and stand beside you. Very nice. Lord Torgon Oakhart. He has sided with me. Excellent. I went to Viserys' chamber and gave him a good tumble. It's good to be the princess. And he's now my lover. So now Rhaenyra has a lover. So we're married to Daemon, who hopefully will not find out about this. That we have another lover. Thankfully he's a Valyrian, so if we have kids, they will be white-haired. Because that might have been a problem in the past, maybe. If you choose to believe rumors, which I don't. I don't subscribe to the idea that my sons are somehow not mine and Laenor's kids. They look just like him. And so Aegon's landed his first men at Dragonstone, and it seems Criston Cole leads them. Where is Aegon? He's in Butterwell, leading a small stack of 3,000. The One-Eye is in Griffin's Roost, leading the 7,000 men. He's still there, after almost killing my son. Oh, and Helena's in Dragonstone with these men. So, there is one dragon laying siege, and then Criston Cole. And we outnumber them. Not to mention we have more dragons. So Daemon, Rhaenys, Hugh, those were the commanders we sent there. And we'll give Ulf-White command of the Dragonstone men. Let's embark these, and we'll try to lift the siege Dragonstone quickly. And it seems Aegon started executing some of his prisoners. And we'll remember these. We'll remember the houses who stay loyal to us. The houses who, resist the threats from the usurper. Her father got executed, beheaded by King Aegon of the Iron Throne for his loyalty to my father and to the promise he made. And so now Lady Brienne Buckler is promising us her swords. Excellent. Lord Mason Castle, his father also got executed. Excellent. And that's it. So some lords definitely sided with Aegon, because I know he asks that of a lot of lords. Like, he has a lot of them in the prisons. And I don't think a lot of them resisted. I don't know which ones of these were imprisoned, but I think a lot of them just bent the knee to Aegon, which is not as nice. The 3 daughters are sending some men as well to Dragonstone, so we need to get these men to Driftmark as soon as we can. Oh god. Seems we have a dragon battle. Flying high above the fighting armies, dragons fly in circles around each other and prepare to clash. Adam takes the lead and begins a dive at the enemy. Prepare to die. So, I'm meeting Queen Helena in dragon combat. Me and Adam Valerian, who's here with me, he rides Sea Smoke, a very small dragon, and Syrax isn't exactly a battle-hardened dragon. I'm worried about this. I was hoping she wouldn't deploy a dragon in the siege. Oh god. Oh no. That is the worst possible start, I think, we could have had to this war. You remember when I told you guys at the beginning of this episode that I had recorded another episode and the recording software just didn't capture anything? Well, in that episode, where the war was almost done by the time I finished, Luke had gotten the alliance with the Baratheons. We'd killed, I think, Vhagar and Dreamfire, and we had almost all of Aegon's armies dead. This is much worse. Dreamfire and her rider pick you out and dive straight for you. Dreamfire collides heavily with Syrax and proceeds to rip her flesh, driving you both into the ground. You were left dazed with Syrax's lifeless corpse next to you. They've killed my dragon. Syrax is dead. We didn't even wound her dragon. All is lost. So we've lost the trait Dragon Rider. We have a 20% chance of nothing happening, 10% chance of burned, 16% chance of wounded, 20% chance of mangled, and severely injured. Oh, that's what Luke got. 34% chance that we die and that Helena gets suspected Kinslayer, and 50% chance we're captured. That's very high, considering that would end the war. So, I mean, let's see what happens, I guess. All is lost? All is lost. Oh boy. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. We're wounded and imprisoned. Who's Lothar? He's not our lover. It was the white-haired guy. That doesn't matter now. This is a problem. Because what this means is that we've lost the Dance of the Dragons. Already. I mean, yeah. He just rushed Dragonstone and immediately captured Rhaenyra. What can I say? I guess that's the end of the war. We're gonna try to rush in there. Oh, there it is. Oh no, he just seized the crowns from me. I deserve better than to rot in this dank dungeon. I should ask King Aegon for accommodations suitable to my rank. Make my request. Oh, he decided I should be forgotten in the oubliette. The crone have mercy. Rhaenyra is... she's already very skinny. She's lost fat. I'm gonna die. Rhaenys is burning Dragonstone in revenge. Let's see if we were able to at least kill his wife. And there it is. That is the end of this playthrough, I guess? So, I'm not sure what to do here, because I knew these would be short series, but I didn't expect this to be one episode. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I don't think I mentioned this at the beginning of the episode, but a new thing I'm gonna try to do on this channel is pre-record more episodes. So I'm going to play about 2 or 3 parts and record those before they go up on YouTube, which means I won't always be able to apply what you guys say in the comments, Obviously, if there's a very important decision or we're at a natural stopping point in the series, and I want you guys to make a decision, or I want you guys to, you know, uh, speak your piece. Let me know what you think. Then obviously I won't pre-record for that. But for these series in particular, I'm gonna pre-record some episodes because I'm more busy now, and I'm hoping that's a way I can try to keep the uploads on the channel more consistent. So yeah. But for this series, I'll let you know right now. It's not over, and we're not just gonna be playing as Aegon. So if any of you followed my Sarnor playthrough, you might remember that that one ended pretty early too, and we're gonna do something similar to that. I think we're gonna try to play as one of Rhaenyra's descendants or something. Either one of her kids or a black supporter. Either way, we're gonna try to continue playing as the blacks, and I'll load up the closest save file I have and try to make sure things go the same. But we'll see. I'll obviously let you know in the next episode if there are any major changes from the way this episode's gone. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the opening episode because it was, I did say the war happens quite quickly, and it did, because we've already lost. And hopefully by the time we're back, I've figured out how I'm going to continue this series, and we can work on getting the real Targaryens back on the Iron Throne. Because we don't want Aegon to rule everything. But yeah, it's good to be back, and I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I hope you guys will be back for the next episodes and the next series I do. Because as I mentioned, I do want to do a CK3 series with the Game of Thrones mod, and I do want to try and do other forms of content on this channel, so I want to start uploading other things. Eventually you guys will see that, or I'll let you know once it's in the works. But yeah, I hope you guys do like this, and do keep watching, because that's really the only incentive I have. Anyways, this was a fun time, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.